first when TLC came to see me was, wow, how does somebody advertise in a washroom? I think it's a very innovative way of getting your captive audience. I've seen a lot of my ads in the magazines, and I know that if you go to the washrooms, you've kind of get 100% of somebody's attention for at least 1 minute. So I think it's the best way of advertising. Well, brands advertised here is not necessarily brands that you will associate with washrooms. I think it's not necessarily something that you will have to use in a bathroom. Absolutely. I spend a lot of money on magazine ads, and if I take myself going through a magazine, it takes me a half a second to page, from one page to the next. With washroom advertising, you do get a captive audience for at least a minute, and I mean, it's the best value for money. Targeting the right customer base, there's innovative ways that you can capture the audience. You don't have to put it just on billboards. There's different ways that you can advertise in the washrooms. And it's a fantastic way of a call to action to get the people to find out more about your brand. Well, what compares with washrooms, I don't think there's anything else except most probably print ads in magazines. Just established what I already knew, and that was that washroom advertising is absolutely the way to go. I think they're more than happy to read different things. It's very boring to go to a washroom, so what more than to have some innovative, nice, fancy advertisement to capture your attention. I think it's very important when you have a brand where you need to get people to understand. In my instance, the pharmaceutical industry, you need to make people aware of a disease. I think you can't get a better way of capturing the audience through this medium. I also think you've got lots of different ways that you can make people more aware of this deadly disease through the washroom. Yes, absolutely. Every year they come up with new ideas of how to advertise in the washrooms. And I think that's why it's a medium that I will definitely use for future. And I've already put my budget together, so that's where I'm going to go. With all the advertisements that we've placed with the brand that I manage, in the washrooms, I've had several people taking pictures and sending them to me via SMS or BBM. So it actually just shows you that we've created an awareness out there, and more people are talking about preventing pneumococcal disease. So yay! Yes, we do definitely see a return on investment, and that's obviously through the sales. We see an increase in our sales. We're in the fortunate position that we normally do it for a whole year. So it means that in terms of our private business, absolutely, we have maintained and actually increased our private sales.